Chapter 6, Part 5 and 6. Part 5. The desire of Sumati Maharani after the vision of Lord Datta. Sumati Maharani saw the supernal auspicious figure of Sripada Srivallabha and fell on his feet and paid obeisance. Sripada Srivallabha lifted Sumati Maharani from the ground and said, Mother, it is ludicrous matter that a mother should fall on the feet of her child. It diminishes the lifespan of the child also. Then Sumati submitted, Lord Sripada Srivallabha, you call me mother, so you agree that I am the mother and you are my child. Your words come true, so make that word true. You should take birth as our son. Then Sri Charana spoke thus, may it be so. I will be born in the same form of Sripada Srivallabha, which you witness now. A mother falling on the feet of the child results in the dimensions of the lifespan of the child. I will not violate the principles of righteous conduct and destiny. Therefore, I will live for only 16 years as your child. For that Sumati began to lament. Oh, what an offense has happened! Is the life only for 16 years? Then Sripada said, Mother, I will follow whatever you say for 16 years as your son. After 16 years, a boy has to be regarded as a friend and no restriction should be imposed. You should not compel me to marry. You must give permission to me to become an ascetic and wander freely. If you coerce me against my intent, I will not remain in your house. After saying that, Sripada quickly left the place. Sumati Maharani was dumbfounded for some time. She explained to her husband that all transparent. Appal Sharma said, Sumati, don't grieve. Your father has already hinted that Sri Datta would visit our house seeking alms in this fashion. Sri Datta is an ocean of mercy. Let the birth of Sripada Srivallabha take place. Afterwards, we may think about other things. The news that an Avadutta visited the house of Appal Raja Sharma spread in the town. It was discussed that alms was offered to an Avadutta even before the Brahmins took their meals on the day of Mahalaya Amavasya, which was of utmost importance to the man's. Sri Bapnavadhanalur said, the birth of Sripada Srivallabha is known to all. To prostrate before an Avadutta is also proper, so there is no lapse on the part of Sumati. To prostrate before a child may shrink the lifespan, but to prostrate before an Avadutta is not wrong. The Brahmins of Pitikapuram were very jealous about this matter. One scholar among them, known as Narsanavadhanalu, was highly envious on Amavasya day. All people would be busy in performing commemorative ceremonies to their forefather. It became a difficult problem to procure Brahmin guests for the ritualistic feasts. However, Bapnavadhanalur said that no difficulty would arise in the house of Appal Raja Sharma. Sri Raja Sharma was in meditation of Kalagni Shamana. In the meanwhile, 3 guests arrived. The commemorative function of the forefathers was conducted without any obstacle. My dear Shankar Bhatt, on that particular day it became an important debatable point whether Vaishyas have the authority for a Vedic sacred thread ceremony. The council of Brahmins was assembled. A scholar named Ashutosh of Navadip from Bengal came to Padagya Kshetra. He had old Nadi books with him. He was also invited to the council of Pandits. Sri Bapnavadhanalur said that in spiritual discipline, Brahmins, Vaishyas and Kshatriyas stand on an equal footing. Therefore, according to ancient Dharma, Vedic Upanayam was admissible to those castes. For others, Upanayam in the Puranic tradition could be performed if they so desire. Caste, gender and age are no impediments for attaining wisdom. There were Vaishya sages in Siddhas and Vaishya sage named Labada became a Siddha by the grace of Lord Datta. A man would derive benefits of all endeavors if the grace of Labada Maharshi is available. Sri Bapnariya's decision was acclaimed by all. However, his decision became painful to a Pandit known as Narsimhadini. He was an adept in dogmatic argument. He was a devotee of goddess Pagalmukhi. He worshipped that goddess every day. He would wash his face before a commencement of arguments. He would chant the incantation of Bagalmukhi. Then he would proceed to argue. It was difficult to defeat him at that time. Sri Bhapnarelu was a pious one who recited Gayatri Mantra many crores of times. Both of them never indulged in a confrontation during arguments. Narsimhadini washed his face and meditated upon the mantra. Sripada Srivallabha had a very close relation with his maternal grandfather from a very young age. So he was accompanying his grandfather to the assembly of Brahmins. No one has obstructing that charming young boy. That day, Narsimhadini felt uneasy with the presence of Sri Vallabha in the meeting. Narsimhadini thought it was wrong for a young lad to attend a conference of great scholars. Before commencing arguments, after reciting Bhagalmukhi mantra, he questioned Sripada as to why he came there. For that, Sripada replied, "Granted, it is not proper to attend uninvited since you called me in the prescribed systematic manner. I came, I will go if you ask me to go. What is it for me? I do not care. I am a small boy and a free person." Narsimhadini thundered that Sripada should leave. Sri Raja Sharma took his son away. Narsimhadini, who wanted to start arguments, could not speak. In spite of a great effort, no word came out of his mouth. Ashutosh, who was watching all this, laughed hilariously. The decision of Bapnarelu was carried out in the meeting. Vedic Upanyam was prescribed for Vaishyas. There was a discussion about the Nadi books available with Ashutosh. It was suggested in the Nadi books that the birth time of Sripada Srivallabha should be calculated according to the mathematical formula given in the Sandra Sindhu Veda. It has determined that Sripada was born in the early hours of Ganesh Chaturthi in Chitra star in Simha Lagna and Tula. It was mentioned that Sripada was an incarnation of Sri Datta and Rashi of his feet were marked with all auspicious features. He bears a worthy name as Sripada Srivallabha. It was further noted that his horoscope should not be given to anyone and that it will reach in course of time. Through Akshay Kumar of Tripura, belonging to the Jain religion, all that would happen according to the divine plan and it would be reached with Pitapuram as a part of divine play. Ashutosh went to the house of Sripada Srivallabha to see him. Sri Vallabha said, "Today's star is Chitra. I am very much pleased if anyone worships me on the day of my birth star. You came with pure devotion, so I am blessing you. Ask for anything you desire." Then Ashutosh said, "Lord, I learned that Narsimhadini is a devotee of Bagalmukhi. I thought of having a vision of Ambika through his assistance. My desire became a hope in vain. I understood that Ambika was furious with him." Sripada immediately said, "I am verily that Ambika whom he is worshipping. Ambika, who was with the subtle body of Narsimhadini until then, merged in me the moment he asked me to leave. I am the personification of all gods and goddesses. Have the fortune of Ambika Darshan." Saying so, he appeared as Bagalmukhi before Ashutosh. Fully satisfied, Ashutosh left for Peninsula Kona. He reached the land of penance of Kanva Maharshi in the forest of Panchalakona as per the instruction of Sripada. Sripada told him that he would be born in Maharashtra in the Vajaseni branch of sage Kanva. He added that he will bless him with he incarnates again and that he will be one among his chief disciples who will witness all the extraordinary miracles as a treat for his eyes. Sripada asked him to travel immediately. Part 6. Wonderful sight seen at the time of Shripada's birth. A year elapsed since the birth of Shripada Sri Vallabha. He started attending the conferences of scholars along with his grandfather Sri Bapnari even when he was a child of few months' age. Sri Charan used to walk freely, delivered discourses on scriptures and performed wonderful miracles even when he was a boy of few months' age. The residents of Pitikapuram were thinking that a great scholar who died entered into the boy and was performing all these miracles. They were also thinking that Bapnare and Raja Sharma were wrongly considering him as an incarnation of Datta without giving proper medical treatment to the boy, and that was not an acceptable matter. As Pitikapuram is Padakya Kshetra, an important Kshetra for the departed ancestors, and as there from some tantrics who could speak with dead souls resided in Pitikapuram. Such arguments gained strength. As I came from Malayadripuram, I was washing the cloths in the houses of Sri Bhapnarya and Sri Raja Sharma. The washerman who was washing the clothes in the house of Narsavardhani died due to old age. He had one son who migrated to Kokandam called Vyasrapura Agrahara. Therefore, I was engaged to wash the clothes in the house of Narsavardhani. Since I was attached to the family of Sri Bhapnare from my childhood, I gradually changed to be a person having auspicious will. The flame of spiritualism glowed in me. Instead of personally washing the clothes of Sri Narsavardhani, I entrusted the work to my eldest son Ravidas. If I saw Narsavardhani on any day, I used to get disturbance in my stomach and I was not in a position even to eat food on that day. I was able to wash the clothes of only those families who had auspicious desires.